listening to this session, stand up. That is a very, very special thing. After you go and see it this year, and just be recognized, and you never have to go back. I'll be brief because they are anxious to get back to the gym. I'm anxious to get the balls bouncing. I'm anxious to get the sneakers squeaking. I want to make sure that they have time to do that on top of getting their schoolwork done and doing that. But to that entire group, thank you. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for the work you put in. The players, certainly the staff members that are still here, all of you guys. I appreciate what you've done to keep this thing going. At a lot of places, there's a coaching change, and everybody scatters. They think like, all right, it's like a mini vacation. Let me go run and go see my girlfriend, or go home for a minute, or everybody, coaching staff. I've seen it, players. I've seen it at different places. When Ed and I first started talking, I heard these guys are still in the gym every day working out. We had dinner last night. They're talking about coming back to pick up later last night. The staff members still being around and work being done. That's a special thing. And it's a credit to the leadership here, but the fact that you guys are still doing that shows what your commitment is, and I'm excited to get to work with you because we got big things ahead. So thank you guys. Thank you, Mr. Haymore, the board. It's nice to meet all of you, and eventually we'll be able to sit down and get in depth and meet everybody. Dr. Rao, thank you so much. Your leadership and your vision, not just for obviously men's basketball, not just for athletics, but for this university. I mean, when you come to Richmond, all you see is VCU. It is VCU and Richmond are one and the same. Thank you, Ed. As Ed said, we've known each other. We started, I can't remember if it was the same day, week, month, but it was pretty close. Back at Niagara University, back when I had hair, and you still had that. It wasn't as great, it wasn't as red, but he did have that even back then. But thank you to everyone who's involved in the process. And there's one in particular who will not let me say his name. I think most of you probably have an idea who that is. It begins with an M and ends with an AC, or sorry, it ends with an AC, I say it screwed up. He's going to be really mad at me, but that's okay. Thank you to all of you, all of our nations, for all of you that are here today, to take your time out on it's a Thursday, right? My days are weaker. I'm not even sure what they are right now, but to come out on a Thursday morning to be here just shows the level of commitment, and I'm forever grateful to each and every one of you, and all your friends who will be filling this place up, as they said, in a couple short months. Robbie, thank you for the early introduction. What is your problem with the opposing media? Why do you always get in fights with opposing media? We're going to have to get extra security just for you. Jeez. But thank you for all you do. Thank you to the Peppers. I have long been in awe of you from that first time that I walked into wherever it was and saw you guys and heard you guys. And, I can't dance, I can't sing, but I'll bob my head and tap my toe along with you anytime. I don't know how many requests you take, but maybe we'll throw some requests out there. My wife and kids are a little better with the music. Anything Taylor Swift will have my daughter Mara. I'm super excited. So thank you guys, and glad to be with you. I have to also give a huge thank you to the people at Bryant University. And it was emotional yesterday when I said goodbye to them. President Walston, Athletic Director Bill Smith, their cabinets and administrations, the coaching staff, a couple of those guys who actually made the drive to be here today, Ryan Daly and Chris Cole, our players there. They have made all of this possible for me. I'd be nowhere without that. And if it weren't for their belief, their hard work, their commitment each day, there's no chance I'd be standing here today, and who knows where I'd be. But, you know, I am forever indebted to each and every one of those people at that fantastic school. And as I told them, outside of VCU, I'm rooting like hell for them every game until we see the United States win business. But outside of that, they know they have a huge fan in me and my family. And it was going to take something really special to get us out there. We've been there 7 years, watched our family grow in 7 years there, and they embraced us. And you can already feel that love, that warmth here in the way we've embraced just in these last, what have we been here, not even 24 hours. So thank you to everybody at Bryan. So Ed mentioned dreams. I stand before you as someone who, as a 12-year-old, had a dream to be a Division I head coach. It just so happens to coincide at the time where I kind of realized, looking around, not a whole lot of 5'11" athletic white guys in the NBA, so I knew I might need another path. So coaching was what I wanted to do. I've been very fortunate to have so many people along the way that helped me realize this dream. Ed brought up mentors. There's way too many of those people for me to name, but all the people I've coached with, that I've worked for, the administrators, the coaches, the head coaches, the assistant coaches, the players that have been around over these last 23 years, back to my grade school coaches who helped get me into coaching local summer leagues. And it's funny, like I still bring some of those. I still remember in high school coaching a elementary school summer league, and it was late in the game, and we didn't foul, we were down, and we just tried to trap the ball, lost the game. I still think about that. Like how sad and pathetic is that? But that's what it is. I think about that, and those are the moments that have helped mold me as a coach. So again, too many people to name, but thank you to all those people. You have all had an impact on me, on my coaching, on me as a father, as a husband, and I am grateful to all of them. VCU, especially VCU men's basketball, has been synonymous with excellence. You look around at all those banners, you see the trophies, and you recognize that you're upholding a long-standing legacy. It's a legacy built on winning on the court and changing lives off of it. A legacy built by so many players, coaches, administrators, others, that over the years help mold that legacy and add to that legacy and help it grow. I want all of you, each and every one of you in here, and all of those watching, I take that very seriously. Protecting that legacy is always on my mind. And watch, we know, all of us, players, coaches, wherever, we know that we are very fortunate to be the caretakers of that legacy. And we understand what that means. And ultimately, as I said in the video yesterday, you'll hear me say this a lot, this program belongs to the entire VCU community. It does not belong to me. My job is head coach, my title is head coach. Players, coaches, whatever we are. But this program belongs to all of you. This is your program. This is Richmond's program. And that college basketball thing you talked about, that Philadelphia was a little bit outside the city limits. Here, don't go outside the city limits. You catch me. All right? But this program belongs to all of you. And our goal each and every day, above all else, is to make you proud. Is to wake up and make you proud of our work, with our effort, and what we plan to do. We plan to make you proud by bringing highly talented individuals. But those highly talented individuals have to have high character. That is non-negotiable for me. We have to have high character. They have to be great teammates. They have to grow up teammates. I love teammates. They have to be great teammates to each other in that locker room, on the court. They have to be great teammates on campus, great teammates in the community. That's important to us. Again, I take that very seriously. And it's something for me in my own personal life that I strive for every day. And part of it goes back to, I don't know if I was ever the best player on any team I ever played on, maybe a couple times. But I was fortunate to be around a lot of women, even at an early age. And the one thing I always knew was I could be a great teammate. So I come here to be a great teammate. To be a great teammate to you guys, to the staff, to the administration, to all of you, the fans, the community, the campus. I strive every day to be your teammate and to be a great teammate along the way. We want to make sure that everybody in the program is well-rounded. We want to get the best out of everybody as an athlete, as a student, and as a member of society. And my hope is that within the program we'll build genuine relationships. You'll hear that a lot from me too. I'm not really a fake relationship guy. I'm not good at that. But genuine relationships, real relationships, that means something to me. And I hope that we can build that with each and every one of us within the program. I hope we can make lifelong memories. Winning championships helps with that, fellas. When you win a championship, that's a lifelong memory. And I'll tell you, as someone who spent a lot of time in first place in the regular season in Atlantic 10 in my career, never got to cut down that net. And when I tell you that burns me to this day, my parents will tell you. Selection Sunday, knowing we were going to be in the tournament, but we didn't get to cut down that net in, I think it was Dayton that year. I was despondent on Selection Sunday, and I love Selection Sunday. Love it. Especially when our game was cold. But again, like I said, we want to help everyone realize their dreams. Every single person within the program, players, staff, coaches, we want to, managers, we want to help all of you realize your dreams. Finally, I hope I can get this out without getting any emotion out of it, but I have to thank my wonderful family. My brother Jimmy is here. Many of you know him already. There's a high standard for Jimmy, right? I know there is. And watch, I'm lucky to be in the position I am. Jimmy's better than me. He is. But, you know, I've been told these last 24 hours several times already that we look alike. So I don't know if that's the greatest compliment he's ever gotten or the worst insult I've ever gotten. But we did used to look alike. He's younger than me. He lost his hair before me. But you know, for him to be sitting here right now means a ton to me. So thank you. My parents, Phil Martelli Jr. I have been so blessed to have kids. I have been so blessed to have parents like you. I couldn't even get into all the ways that they've supported this dream. Many times not easy. But I'm just very blessed to have the parents I have. And the reality is all of my best qualities come from them. All of them. And it's a mix of both. When people ask me, well, how are you like your dad? And I just go, how are you like your mom? When I go through that list, like, all their best qualities. Now where all the bad stuff came from, I don't know, but the good stuff is certainly all from you. And one of the things that was passed on to me from my mom, which was passed on to her from her mother, my grandmother, is signs, looking around and seeing signs. So when I got in my car this year for our first scrimmage, left my house for our first scrimmage, on the radio was, I got in the car, turned the car on the radio was March Madness by Future. That day I knew we were going to win the championship. I snapped the picture tonight, I sent the picture tonight right before the championship games. This was great. So signs, looking for signs. So yesterday, I had to go and do the hard task of saying goodbye to the team in Rome. And after we talked, I ran up to my office, because I knew I had to get to the airport quick, and I wanted to grab a few things from my office to bring with me. I opened up a drawer that I couldn't tell you the last time I opened up this drawer. it had to be a year or 2 years. On the very top of the drawer was this book, notepad. You can't see it back there, but, so these books, they give to us as coaches at the Final Four. They give to us every year. So you get one, it's a notebook, so you can go to the clinics. And this book was sitting on top of that drawer. I swear to you, all my children. The emblem on here, 2011 Final Four Houston. If that's not a sign of where you're meant to be and what's to come, I don't know what is. So there's probably my grandmother looking out saying, my wife Megan is here. She actually is the best coach in my family. To the point where I had to institute a rule, you can't talk to me about the meeting after, because she'll say things and I'm like, yeah, I know, of course I saw that. And I go back and the kid's like, how did you see that? Kids crawl over, going to concession stand doing this, but you mentioned championships. She did play the Division III National Championship, Eastern Connecticut point guard, captain. Also, along with our daughter Mara, won the Rhode Island State Championship, middle school championship last year. The Thomas coaching search in Rhode Island is trying to replace her. But you've been on this journey with me through some really tough times. And I don't want to have a viral video again. I'm just tired of seeing that last week on my timeline. But we've been through it. We've been through it. And you stuck by it. We found a way to make it work. And we're here now. And there's no way to ever be okay. And be on this journey. She also says I don't have human emotions. Yeah, you have emotions. Just has to be in front of people. My children, Philip, Mara, and Nathan, they could not be more excited to be here in those seats, cheering all the rings, and possibly assisting referees with missed calls like their father would. But as I said last week when they asked me about my family after the meeting, Megan knew what she was signing up for better or worse. We met at basketball camp. Her father's a coach. She's coached. She's played. She knew to some extent who she was going to do. These kids, they didn't sign up for this. They were born into this. And as someone who was born into it, I know what that means. And the fact that they have been so involved, so excited, so into it. Phil knows more about you guys than I do. I've tried to dive into as much as I can. He can tell you this, that. Nate's already telling me this guy's number, whatever. They're into it. They're into it. And I'm so thankful that they get to be part of that and be around. They'll be around you guys all the time. All the time. That family environment is very important to me. And you guys being role models for my kids is of utmost importance. But I love you all. Thank you so much for your support. So this is it. So full disclosure. Right here, right now is my first time in the SEAL Center. I've never been in the SEAL Center before until today. And here's what I've heard. I've heard that some people say that a trip to the SEAL Center is life altering. Just heard that maybe once or twice. I can tell you this. This day, this place, this university, these people, this is life altering for me and my family. Thank you all, every single one of you, for your belief, your support, and go Rams.